Hello, I'm Yenne, and today we are going to be playing on the Hypixel server, and we're going to be playing my favorite game of probably all time, Build Battles. The only thing that trumps Build Battles is Team Build Battles. Yeah. Unless you get a terrible partner. Annie. Okay, so the theme here is astronauts, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start like this with that, and then I am going to start building. Oh, I hope this turns out okay. So the basic premise of this game is that you start to build whatever the theme is, and everyone's building the same theme, but at the end of it you then go and vote on each other's, and it's a lot of fun, but it can also be very disappointing if you don't really know what you're doing, sort of like I don't know what I'm doing right now. However, when you have a clear plan in mind, things can go very well for you, and builds can look great. Let's see. There's some cool features that I will show you in a minute. That is why I prefer Hypixel's version of this to the Mineplex version of this, although I do like that one as well. But I will show you those features here in a moment when I need them. You only have 5 minutes to build, and if you're playing team, which I like slightly better, you actually get 10 minutes to build. Not 10 minutes, 7 minutes to build. Ignore when I said 10 minutes. I have no clue where that came from. Anyway, let me... no, just one more up. 1, 2, 3. Continue this. And... 1, 2, 3. Let's build this in. I need blue. So right now I'm doing my astronaut helmet. Oh, this is not my best work. The voting system you'll see here in a little bit is also pretty harsh. Yeah, the choices you have for what you want to vote on things can get pretty harsh. Starting with super poop. But anyways, I promised I'd show you some of these features. You have particles, you can set the time of day. In fact, I'm going to set it, let's set it to 3 a.m. so it's nice and dark out. You can have banners, so if I wanted to start with white and then put some blue on the edge, and then, I don't know, maybe this little flower in a light blue, and then put that on, I could do so. But what I'm actually going to use here is the custom skulls, and they have colors, and so I can get a red one and maybe a medium blue, and I can put them on here like that. Make my astronaut a little bit better. And then I can do something like this. So they look like thrusters or something, and then do like a really cheapo looking rocket ship. Let's do wool. Light gray. I only have a few seconds left. There's a cheapo looking rocket ship. And let's do some fire particles at the base of that rocket ship, so it really looks like it's blasting off. Alright. Now we can probably just wait. Put little eyes on him. I don't really like that though, so I'm not going to do that. And 2, 1, 0. Someone's already saying I will fail this. This is Uri's build. Yeah. So the things are super poop, okay, good, epic, and legendary. Oops, I didn't vote on that one. I view these as more of the high pixel setting, so this would be my eyes are bleeding, this would be meh, this would be okay, I guess, this one's pretty meh, then good, epic, legendary. This one's okay. Yeah, this is okay. Not the best, but not the worst. By the way, I tend to be very hard grader when I'm giving out points. This is meh. Because I tend to be very hard on myself, and then I use whatever score I would give myself as a basis for what I'd vote on other people. I don't even know what this is. I think it might be an alien or an expletive. A male body part. I think this is an alien too. It's okay. It's not really an astronaut, but whatever. This is... I don't really like that. I'm gonna stick with my initial... the super poop can also just be... It doesn't really make sense. This one's okay. So, anyway, when you're voting on these, everyone else is voting on them as well, and you can see that people will have their clay block in their hand. So what some people like to do is say, I just voted that, and then I go and scroll over to good, because if you see somebody voting yours down and you think yours is really good, you might sort of revenge vote them down. Yeah, this is the one thing I don't like about build battles. People tend to do this type of thing a lot. Well, here's mine, and you see, I see that someone just voted it epic. I see a lot of goods, but I see also a super poop right here in this person's hand. So if that person hadn't gone yet, I could have voted them down, but I was the last one to go. So you can see I got a 77 vote on mine, and other people got way lower because people didn't like theirs as much. And so that's sort of how that game works. The difference between the Hypixel version and the Mineplex version is that the Mineplex version, you get a score percentage, so how much percent of the vote you get, versus in Hypixel you just get a raw score of how many points people voted onto you. And the other thing is, in Mineplex, if your percentage is below a certain threshold, your build just blows up in everybody's faces before they move on to the next build, which I don't really think is nice. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start another build battle here. Good luck and have fun. Octopus. So, like, I really like this one. I start with some clay and some water. The thing that's really nice about this is the water will not roll off the edge of your plot. So what you can really do to make like a nice little still water area, oops, I missed a spot there, is you can just do it on 2 of the edges and it will fill in the rest for you. And then you can get started right away on your nice little octopus. So I do my octopus, I start with some sort of shape. I like to go a little bit organic in the shapes, not too scripted, otherwise it just looks the same every time and that's not really fun. So, alright, and we'll do that. So banners are going to become really useful here, and I will show you why right now. If you hit a banner and then you make it purple, and then you pick this rhombus, and then you can make that black, and you can pick this circle, and maybe you make that blue, and then you pick, where is it, this bottom bit, and you make that purple again. You have some eyes for your octopus. Actually, I'm going to make that one smaller. The other thing you can do is I'm going to remake this banner. I'm going to do it white, and then black, and then I'm going to make that purple, I think, and then the bottom bit purple. Does that look? No, I'm just going to go with this, and then this, and then this. So yeah, you can make your eyes there. And then all you need to really do for the octopus tentacles is sort of make these organic flowing shapes. This is one of my easiest builds. So you make these sort of flowing shapes that come out of the water. Very important that you make the right amount. It is an octopus. That means that there are 8 tentacles. You might get away with a few fewer, but definitely don't make more. If there's fewer, people might just go, oh, they're underwater or whatever. But if you don't make, or if you make too many, I mean, things can get very awkward very quickly. So you can also make things off to the side like that, which is nice. It really adds to the not blockiness of the build. Because if you keep just doing, and you also like to go down, I like to go down here, but if you keep just doing the square blockiness of the build, it gets old real quick. So like if you keep just doing this, it just doesn't look as fluid. We'll do that, and that, and that, and then that. And then the last thing that I need to finish this build is a head this color. And this adds some really nice little suckers onto the octopus, because, you know, no octopus is complete without their little suction cups. And I like to do them at different angles to emphasize the fact that the arms are going wildly crazy. They're not all set the same direction. Nope, that just go there. And I still have a few more seconds, so just to be fun, let me do a, what's wood? Let's do a wood platform, lever. Oh, never mind. I won't do what I was about to do. I don't have enough time. I will show you what I was going to do next round, I promise. And on to the voting. This one's kind of meh. The octopus is okay, I guess, but the water is completely ruined, and the head just is kind of off on that one. This one I can give a good to. I like the little seagull. That's one of the head options, is to have some animals, so there's like seagulls and turtles and stuff. This one's okay, I guess. I'm not really sure why it's flirting up water like it was an elephant, but okay. This one's derpy, I like it. Derpy, derpy. Derpy eyes. Derpy eyes. Oh, here's mine. I see a legendary there. Good. And Rosie1243 says, "Oh my gosh." Oh, I like this one. This one's good. This one's very good. Like the mouth here. He's like, "Oh, I'm an octopus." This one's meh. Look at all the rotating squid. Do 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 do. Synchronized squid swimming. This one's... I'll give this a good. I'm still not sure what the water particles are about, but I'll give this a good. Although I don't like the water flowing. I was about to change into okay, but I ran out of time. This is more of a squid than an octopus. Yeah, a lot of the times, what is that? Is that a Nidoran? Nidoran? Question mark? I'll give that a meh. At least it's purple. Oh, this poor person ran out of time. I think this was gonna be a tentacruel. Tentacruel? Question mark? The very Pokemon this game. I got second this game. This one got first. This one was pretty good. Although I still don't know what's up with the water particles. I don't know why they think that's a good idea. So this has been the Master Builders with me, Yenne. I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned a few things. I did promise you that I would show you one last thing before we go, so I'll enter into another game here. But yeah, this has been fun. So to end off the episode, I'm going to show you what I was going to do. It's a perfect theme for that as well. So let's do armor stands. Let's do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 slash skull. There's that girl's armor stand inventory there. Slash oops, misspelled skull there. Oops. I messed that up and it wouldn't let me take it out again. Scroll tab. Let's do him. The other thing is you have to be careful. Because if you're holding a skull, it will just turn that skull into the new skull instead of giving you the new skull in addition to the old skull. Skull. Jerome. Skull. Case. Oops. Skull. Lex. Skull. Math. By the way, what I'm doing to actually get their whole name is just hitting tab and my skull. And then what I need to do is I need to make sure that no skull's in that spot because it really glitches out if there's a skull in that spot. Whoops. Armor. You can de-age the armor stands, which is nice. So armor stand. This is Yenne. And this is going to be this person. And this is going to be this person. I don't have time to put clothing on all of these people, But you can put clothing on these people if you have time. If you right click with a piece of leather armor, you can actually get into a screen where it has the options. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. It has the options to give you all different colors on your leather armor, and so you can have really funky looking clothing on all these people if you had time. But unfortunately, you have to spawn that in one piece at a time, and it's really time consuming. If this had been team build battles, I might have had my partner doing that while I was doing all of this. Arms, arms, arms. Alright, and now I really am not hot on time here because I spent all my time doing that. Let's see, we'll get some music notes going up in here, and maybe some portal effects. So, whoops. Oh, it's not gonna, just little portal disco effects. Right, now let's go back because it didn't give me the music notes. Oh, it's not the music notes, that's the music notes. Let's do as if I was playing some music here. And we'll have Villager as a DJ. Look at me. Alright, so that's sort of what I was going to do last night, except I was only going to pick one person's head, and I was going to put them on a block of wool instead of an armor stand, and do some levers and whatnot, and have them on that raft with the octopus. So this is going to be my last build battle for the video, but let's go look at what other people have for a disco. Because this is honestly the best part. It's okay, I guess, but they didn't even go through the effort to make the villagers look in different directions. They just plopped them down. It's okay. It's just a music disc. I like the sheep. I'm gonna give this a good. And lights. Flicker the lights. Flicker the lights. Flicker the lights. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I'm gonna give it an epic. I like the little dancer here. It took me a while to figure it out, but it's doing that disco pose with the pointing finger. This one tried to do the music disc thing, but it failed terribly. It's okay, I guess, but again, they just allowed the monsters to just keep staring off into the distance and not bothering to use the look at me. I would have probably given it a legendary if it had some dancers that were also, of course, not looking all the same way like so many of them like to do. That one was really good. It's okay. It's missing part of the floor, and the orange is creeping out onto the black here. No. Just whatever this is, no. Just no. It's okay. Basically what this is it's okay. This is good, but it would have been better if they didn't mess this up right here. Those details really bother me. It bothers me on my own work when I accidentally misplace something and don't have a time to fix it, but it bothers me on other people's work too. There's been times I've won, but I've felt like I should have gotten last place because of those off details. What did I give the last one? I wasn't even paying attention. Whoops. This is very meh. Very meh. It didn't even show mine, question mark. That was not cool. That was really not cool. It didn't even show mine. They didn't even get to vote on mine. They didn't even get to see I spent all that work. That's very unfortunate. Let's print screen that so that I can report that as a bug, because this is in beta and they ask you to report bugs. But anyways, thanks for joining me. This has been the build battles here on the Hypixel server. This has also been my first YouTube video where I've been recording like this. I used to, on a different channel, I used to make some videos that I sorta kinda quote-unquote animated, but it wasn't real animation. It was more like stop motion type stuff that I drew pictures for and put it all together and whatnot, and had little dancing and stuff, but it wasn't like what I would really call a video. So there was that. So this has been my first what I would call a real video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I would appreciate any feedback you have on my style or on my video or anything that you want to comment on, be it positive or negative. I will turn it into constructive criticism if you do not do so yourself. So thanks for watching again, and goodbye!